Hayden Mullins and his fourth place Fulham have made the relatively short trip down from southwest London this evening. And we are very much in the business end of the regular PL2 season just now, with 3 games to go before the knockouts kick in. Top 16 will go through to the knockout stage of the league, and the Seagulls can take another step towards guaranteeing their place in the eliminators with a win tonight. Currently sitting in 12th, and the Albion could leap up to 9th with a victory. All the way towards the back post, and it's bundled in by Noel Atom. Well, it wasn't bad defending from Asenga, it was bad defending on the right-hand side. Nobody close enough really to put off Atom. Not sure exactly what it comes off. Either way, it's really poor defending, just to leave him almost unmarked there. Just bounces off his thigh, it looks like there. And it is the dream start for Shannon Ruth's side. Less than 7 minutes on the clock, and the Albion lead. Senga up towards Freddie Simmons, helped out there by Tasker, but another pass goes astray, and that's Gofford. One of those 2 changes in the starting lineup. He's robbed of it though by Oriola. Look at the pace of my Oriola up against Tanton, still going, looking for the cut across towards Belmont. Well, they just could not live with the pace of Oriola on that far side for Fulham, and he almost picks out Belmont at the far post. Look at where he starts this run. Tanton is at 100%, just trying to keep up with Oriola, struggles to do so, and then Oriola has the presence of mind to cut it across and execute the delivery. Belmont just can't quite extend himself. So can they replicate what they did for the opening goal and what was the first corner of the evening? Atom is there, getting in the thick of it once more, and it's a similar looking delivery. Oh, and off the bar from Freddie Simmons. They'll have another crack at it here as it's sent back in from Robertson. Simmons gets another head on it. And now McNally can claim, inches away from doubling the lead. Another deep cross in, gets his right boot on it, denied by the woodwork, Freddie Simmons. Shane NT shows a touch of class there, just to roll away from trouble, and then goes for the wall pass with Tyler Silsby, and maybe a chance to shape up for the shot. Instead it's over towards Nehemiah Oriola, into the side netting. Well, they're really starting to build up a head of steam here, the Seagulls now. They're playing it a bit like the away team with the way that they're countering when they can, but they look menacing. And this time Oriola again, instead of trying to cut it across, he's just trying to fizz it into that far corner. Robertson bends one out to that far side for Oriola. Backtracking there is Tanton. Keogh's made a run ahead of him. A couple of step overs, and maybe he can find the finish. And following up, the Seagulls have found a second, doubling their lead. Well, you feel it's been coming for some time. It's Belmont who was the quickest to respond. Another excellent move, and as you'd expect now, Oriola is at the heart of it. Keogh makes the run as a decoy, really. You feel as though he may score, but following up, Belmont is there to make absolutely sure of the situation, and midway through this first half, it's now Albion 2, Fulham 0. West, just lost out to Nsasi, who likes a drive forward. Chance here to make it 2-1, and Fulham are back in the game with just over half an hour played. Well, slightly against the run of play that one, and the Seagulls caught napping. It was West who was bundled off it there by Nsasi. And then it's Quasi who, from the D, lashes one into the bottom corner. All of the outfield players in Fulham territory. Middleton, that was the second substitution as well. Keogh, across it goes. Good chance here for NT! Oh, it was a huge chance for 3-1. Just needed to be a few inches to the left, and the Seagulls would have restored their 2-goal lead. Good work from Keogh, and then Belmont in the lead up. Can't quite pick out that far corner, but really good foundations to that attack from the Seagulls. More excellent windscreen wiping there. It is needed here at Lancing so that we can see this delivery from Zepper. He's waiting for the runs to be made. Now he is ready to deliver. Not the best delivery, but it's well controlled and recovered there from Quasi for his team. Wahid now with a chance to shape up and have a pop towards the right corner. That's a stunner for Fulham to find parity 10 minutes into this second half. Well, they just gifted him the time on the edge of the area. He thought about it on a couple of occasions. Just slotted back to him here. The Albion not quick enough to get in his face. And that's a superb finish past Stephen Hall, who was left with little chance to prevent Fulham getting back on terms. Now the Albion 2, Fulham 2. Simmons. You can start to see the spray coming up the back of the ball now when it's played along the deck as well. Oh, and that's almost given away to Maya Oriola, but striding forward there is Keogh to return it to Oriola with the cutback. Oh, really good block in there. Maybe a chance for Middleton. Oh, it might strike West on its way through. Defensively, Fulham up to the task. Well, here's my third cliche of the evening. You're at your most vulnerable after scoring, and Brighton almost punished Fulham here to restore their lead. Good block there, and then Middleton is denied by his teammate West, who had the first effort. Oh, and Atom is out of position here. Zepper has got Kusiasari to his right and Wahid to his left. Can they turn this game on its head? It's Wahid! Straight at Stephen Hall. Well, it was already a lively first half, but finding a new lease of life in this second half. It really opened up nicely here with Simmons and Atom out of position. Wahid slightly miscues his effort. That makes it a routine save in there for Stephen Hall. Morby gets the first header on it. Falls back to Chingwara. Morby's back there again. And then it's stabbed in by Fulham, who have turned this game around. 2-0 down, just short of half an hour played. And with 24 minutes to go, it's now Brighton 2, Fulham 3. Well, they've just chiselled away at the Seagulls, have Fulham. Not the best effort there from Chingwaro. It's unfortunate for Morby, the substitute, just trying to chest it under his control. And it's Gofford who can profit and give Hall no chance. Kusiasari does well to hold off the Albion defenders and then let fly into the bottom corner from distance. Hall wasn't expecting it. And it's now 4-2 to the visitors. 3 goals without reply. Make that 4 goals, sorry, without reply. It has been some turnaround from the Southwest London side. Caught napping there, the Seagulls. It's route 1 up to Kusiasari. Bounces back in his favour. And it's an emphatic strike into the bottom corner. Albion 2, Fulham 4. Barkley. Now Keogh, always looking to get on the front foot. Does that with his first touch. Threads it across now to Shane NT. Trying to find half a yard perhaps for the shot. Instead, Silsby can hit it! Oh, and the Albion won't go quietly into this Friday night. It's game on again with just under 5 minutes to go. What a spectacle this has been. Breathless opportunities. Both really well contested as Silsby goes for goal. Well, he was trying to catch McNally out. That would have been some way to wrap up this game. Oriola it was, trying to overturn possession. NT just loops that one up towards Silsby, and he fancied it. Over it goes. Lifted in towards the middle. Barkley looking for the header back. Instead, this is the substitute, Olliott, and thundered over the bar. It remains Brighton 3, Fulham 4, at the expense, though, of a Fulham corner. It's good work initially there from Olliott after Barkley can't completely clear. And then the ball smashed goalward. Slight touch on that from Hall. And Fulham do enough. They come from 2-0 down to win this crazy game, 4-3. In the first half, the goals coming from Noel Attam and Joel Belmont. Just before half-time, though, Kwasi made it 2-1. In the second half, there were 3 goals without reply for Fulham before Silsby made it interesting with his first PL2 goal. And there's some inquiries going on between the officials and some of the players. But it finishes here in Lancing, Albion 3, Fulham 4.